President Trump has just fired Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and replacing him with CIA Director Mike Pompeo, of course, orchestrating a major change in his national security team amid delicate negotiation with North Korea. Now, White House officials said Tuesday that Trump, on last Friday, in fact, asked Tillerson to step aside and that the embattled top diplomat cut short his trip to Africa on Monday to return to Washington.
Yeah, Pompeo will replace him at the State Department. Gina Haspel, the deputy director of the CIA, will actually succeed him at the CIA, becoming the first woman to run the spy agency, if confirmed. All of this coming this morning from reports in the Washington Post.
And of course, we'll be talking with Senator Cory Booker a little bit in the show in just a few minutes. In fact, I think we have him on the line right now. Senator Booker, let me ask you about this firing. One, are you surprised? And two, do you think this has anything to do with Rex Tillerson concluding that Russia was responsible for poisoning spies in the UK?
Well, number one, I'm literally just finding out, as you are with your viewers, this is a major shakeup. I was no Rex Tillerson fan. I had a lot of issues with him, didn't support him in that position to begin with, but clearly he was contradicting the president on multiple occasions, often telling the truth. At times it seems that Trump was not. So this is a serious move, a serious shakeup that's going to have a lot of ramifications. One thing I do want to point out is we have seen this administration gut the State Department, whether it's not having the diplomatic force in South Korea, not having diplomatic force dealing with global crises like the refugee problems in South Sudan. We've seen the lessening of importance of diplomacy with a lot more increased military activity. And I'm not sure if that's going to change. The people are important, but the purpose of this State Department seems to have radically shifted under this presidency.
But is this how the White House is operating? We've seen this before. If you go against President Trump, you are going to be pushed out. Is that what you're seeing as you deal there with Washington? And also, what are your thoughts about Mike Pompeo now taking over?
Well, first of all, we've seen with this administration just a whole-scale leaving of positions in a way that we have not seen with normally. You see people bouncing in and out from multiple communications directors to other senior staff to now many former aides and leaders running into legal trouble. So there's a problem in this administration about people staying in office, and this is going to have a serious effect on our foreign policy. But look, when it is clear to folks, as it has been in Washington for many months, that the Secretary of State does not have the confidence of the president, it's very hard for that Secretary of State to travel the globe and represent that president, because people really don't place faith in what that person is saying, or believe that when they listen to them, that person is speaking for the president.